If you're trying to build the best team in Madden, well, head on over to instantmuttcoins.com. Avoid the packs, save the racks. Link in the description below. Use code CC for 15% off. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We're here today with another episode of CC versus the pros. And now this game is a little bit older, and that's okay. But of course, these games are ones that we played and we recorded, and I'm going to come back and we're going to watch it and talk about it as we go through the game. Today's episode is against Schemin. Pretty sure he won the Packers Club Series last year. An amazingly good player. Very different type of player than everyone else. Kind of runs his own thing. He does his own thing. So let's get into this today. If you guys enjoy this, please do leave a like. If you enjoy everything else, consider subscribing. Let's roll into this game and see how it goes. So again, this is a bit of an older game here. A couple weeks old, maybe something like that. But that is okay. This was from head-to-head seasons. All right, you know, not a weekend league game. You, I don't know if you guys have been playing seasons, but you like it's a gauntlet that you will play and match up against. And I don't think I've ever played him before, so that's why I was actually kind of excited to play against him. Right, I've watched him play, I've seen him play. I'm like, okay, this would be a really good test for me because at this point in time, I might have classified him as the best player I've played for the year, which is pretty fair. And I'd also seen him play as well. So that's honestly, to me, an advantage that I had going into the game. I don't know if he watches my videos or has seen me play or seen me stream or anything like that. I have no idea. But I know I had seen him play in some of these tournaments, so I knew sort of what he wanted to do on offense. I didn't really know what he wanted to do on defense, I'll be honest. But I had an idea. So this was before the bench press meta for sure. So watching him come out in defense was totally different than anything I had seen up to this point. So I was a little confused because he was running this cover 6. I wasn't sure if it was still going to be match coverage or if he was how he was adjusting it really. So at this point I see there's a gigantic hole, so I'm thinking, okay, I want to take advantage of that. But I know that, like, historically he's really good at defense, innovates and creates a lot of what becomes the way that people want to run defense. Last year the whole hit someone in the backfield on stretch, that was something that I think he came up with. Maybe he didn't necessarily, but I know he popularized it. So I know that much. But so again, like he's obviously got this idea in mind, what he really wants to do here. And so again, we missed that corner out there. We really missed that corner out there. And that was a terrible pass. That was a terrible pass. And that's okay. So we get to third down here. Again, like what he's doing here, it's honestly, it's throwing me off a little bit because I'm not 100% sure what he wants to do and what he is doing and all that. So again, I sort of took it as he was playing more man coverage here. So we had B for touchdown. I don't know if you saw, I saw it there. We had B for touchdown. I didn't see it in the game, I guess, but we definitely had it there. But we got the first down anyway, so it's not like we threw a pick or something there, but we definitely missed points immediately on that drive, and that really hurt. So what I wanted to do here was this. So like I felt like we had an advantage there. This was the time when we were able to have Barry Sanders at tight end as well, which was a really big advantage for me, especially with the way people played. So you see Barry at tight end there. We've got Bo in the backfield, Julio Jones, Brandon Cooks, Finley, the typical guys there. And we threw the pick there, and I remember this. We just didn't animate, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't think it was a bad pass. Maybe it was the world's best pass, right? I will hold my hand up and I will admit to that. But that really threw me off. I remember in game I was like, huh? But it is, it is what it is. At this point, we're playing nickel normal, considerably, very heavily at least. So I was trying to make sure that we set everything up here, so we could A, send a blitz, or B, rock our potential coverage that we wanted to run. So while I felt like we actually had a pretty good drive, I felt like we were moving the ball pretty well. A, we missed a touchdown. B, we threw the pick. And regardless of whether you're animated or not, the pick still happened, right? At this point, you can't worry about that. You can't complain. You just have to, okay, well, it happened. Okay, now we got to lock up. We got to lock in. So by watching him play previously, I knew of some of what he wanted to do here. So you see here, he actually has a tight end at receiver. So that will allow him to audible down if needed, as appropriately here. So again, nothing really happens there. I think he had the crossing route open. Doesn't throw it. And what he was going to do to attack us is, of course, as I found out as the game went on, was very smart. So again, here, this is what I mean, how now he can audible down. Now, this was the formation and this was the play that I knew that he really liked to run, and especially throw the ball to Mark Clayton there. That little route combination there is exactly what I remember him running and seeing him run for plays as well. So that's what was in my mind for this. Now, when he was doing the motion here, I kept thinking like, oh, he's gonna run, and he kept not doing it. So it is what it is. I was playing very run first here, especially with him having the tight end there. So we see he does now run, and he's disguising the run and the pass with the same motion, which is very smart. There's no giveaway. The only time you could tell that it wasn't going to be run was when the receiver actually made it all the way across the field. The tight end on the motion, right? So if he made it across the field, now I was thinking that's a pass, right? He showed me that the motion could be either, but at a certain point the motion is pass only. So like right here, we see it again. It's obviously just a pass. He's coming up here and he scrambles. And with the hit stick, the quarterbacks don't fumble. So the way I was running this defense was with no spy as well. And the fact that I'm not using a spy against Lamar means that I'm willing to give up scrambling yards in hopes that we get those little hits there. Now, of course, he didn't fumble there. That would have been nice, That would have been really nice. And I mean, it was a high pass, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Again, I tell you what, I felt like we were doing a pretty good job. But he was using the delay fades from the tight end, he was really one of the first people this year that I've seen. I don't want to say abuse it, but use it well, at least. So that was sort of a thing. I think right there, I'm pretty sure we just run committed to try and get the stop. So the clock is going, and the clock's actually working in our favor right now, considering that we got the ball first and didn't score. So what this means is that with the way he's playing and slow playing, and he's letting the clock drip, is that we're obviously going to get the ball with time left in the half and give us the chance to take the lead or tie based on what he does here. So we're actually not in a bad spot. Starting out with the ball is not the worst thing in this game, especially pre-patch where the clock would just tick, 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 tick. So right there, I mean, great run defense by us. Love that one. That's the ebook run D that we put out. Even though, again, here, I'm not 100% sure the formation or what he really wants to do here. We're planning accordingly to try to stop the run and maybe stop Lamar here. You see here, now we have a pass. And again, we'll still blow up the run. So it's going to be 4th down, 2-minute warning. That's okay. It's a pretty slow start to the game, right? He's going to take us 3. Which, is probably the right call. You get down that far. Passing is really hard. He's tried to run. He's been blown up twice. I'm going to take my points too. So now he's up 3-0 on us. And I don't know if he lagged or on the kickoff there. Who knows what happens. So regardless. And then we get the ball, like I said, 2 minutes. And because of the kickoff, we're almost in field goal range already. So we have a really good chance of going into the half. Not necessarily with an advantage, but not at a disadvantage, right? So again, we're looking here. Just want to play it safe. We've been able to move the ball pretty well. Let's try that. I don't need to rush. I don't need to play fast at this point. It's just time. So again, you know, it's sometimes it looks like it's match coverage, which turns into man. Sometimes it's not. So I'm still trying to figure that out. But I'm not sure if it is this play here where I'm like, is this, I'm pretty sure it's this play? Yeah. So I see he's got Asante Samuel and Brandon Cooks. And I'm like, there's no way. There's no way he's going to guard him up there. So we're just going to streak Cooks and lob it up to him for a touchdown, right? Asante Samuel's got like 80 something press, was like 5 speeds slower. Like, what am I doing? Why am I not taking advantage? This is a matchup that is at my advantage. You are pressing him. So we did that to go up 7-3. Did we score too quickly though? Maybe. A minute is a lot of time, especially with 2 timeouts there. And he's getting the ball. Like I said, I didn't want to be down at half with him getting the ball. So this is tricky. It's going to be a tricky spot for us. We need to honestly just lock up here and play well. I think that at this point in the game, if we should have been up 7, you could say more because we missed a touchdown, but I didn't see it, so you can't count that at all. So now he's in a different formation here. So okay, I'm not really sure exactly what he wants to do, how he wants to do things here. So we're just sort of, you know, we'll just play it by ear a bit. And we see he's going for, I guess what was like a deep pass there. Lamar gets tackled again. No fumble. No fumble. You want the fumbles. That's why I'm not spying Lamar. Someone's gonna make a mistake at some point. In my opinion, that's just so normal. Honestly, someone has a late slide or whatnot. So he comes out in this again, and last time obviously he was attacking this side this way, and he's sort of trying to do it again. But see, it's not really open there. I'm not really sure what he was trying to accomplish on the play there. I don't know. But he gets out of bounds. Ideally, would have liked to tackle him inbounds there. Get that clock really moving. Now the difference here is he's on the right hash. All the other plays he was on the left hash. So does that come into play? Hash mark football. Normally it comes into play. And right here we look. And it comes into play. It comes into play. He's on that same motion. He's attacking us on the right side of the field. Now he attacks us on the left side of the field. And it's a 1-play touchdown. Totally fair. Chess. He won that round. Yes, okay. Cool. You gotta give it to him, man. He used the same motion 3 separate plays and did 3 different things. Okay, but we still got 30 seconds and 3 timeouts. Like, we can still get 3 points. So we're at the 28. We only have to get 35, 40 yards. If I can get 40 yards in 30 seconds, we don't deserve much. Let's be honest. So right here, again, I want to try the same thing. I want to streak him, and look, he's got him beat again, and we get under pressured because we get. If you watch it back, an unability lineman gets double teamed, breaks the double team, I'm pretty sure, and that's what happens. So, okay. Oh man, that was a great play call. That was a great thought. I mean, his user was trying to go there. So again, like right now, you know, he's trying to get some stuff done. Nothing there, obviously. So 2nd and 10. We still have our timeouts, right? So I'm thinking in my head, it's like, okay, if we can really stop him here, maybe we get a chance, especially because he threw an incomplete pass, so that's going to save us and give us 1 timeout potentially to make a play. So right here, he's going again. If he takes the drag or he does something there, maybe it's a little bit better for him, but he runs with Lamar, gets down, and he calls a timeout. So we still have our 3 timeouts. Still got 3 timeouts. 3rd and 3. He has no timeouts now, so you just think the sidelines, play the sidelines, because again, pre-patch, this isn't gonna work. Like if you get the ball in play and you get tackled in bounds, you're done. You're done. So I'm just gonna play the sidelines here, cover the one crossing route. We're just gonna pick him there. I mean, again, he sort of felt pressured to throw it, I guess. I don't blame him there. I don't blame him there, but it does give us the ball. 10 seconds, 40-yard line, 3 timeouts. Now 3 timeouts doesn't really help us here. Obviously, none of the plays. But we really have like one play potentially to try to get into field goal range or touchdown. So we gotta try and see what we can do here. And yeah, happens. That happens. So now we don't really have any we don't really have any time to get into field goal range. We just have to, I mean, honestly, we just try to take the top off the defense here, right? So that's what we're gonna do, based on his coverage, and it's all this weird match zone stuff going on here. We're gonna wait and see. We're gonna pull him, and we're gonna bomb him with Brandon Cooks. I was so excited. So we're actually winning at halftime. Despite everything, we're now up at half, up 4. I feel good. I feel pretty good. So we're going in half up 4. He gets the ball. Cool. I like it. We did not play perfect. We played pretty good. Our defense was pretty good. We did a really good job stopping him at times. He obviously did a good job at stopping us. I feel like the 2 stops he got on us weren't from his defense. Maybe it was from me. Maybe it was from the game. RNG. It happens. So let's roll into the second half here, and we'll pick back up. All right, back in the second half. Again, we're up 4, so I'm okay. I've seen what his big plays are. We've seen the big plays. We know what the big plays are. So we're just really gonna hope that nothing's gonna happen here. So again, he's going to move with Lamar. That's fine, right? I'm not expecting the 3 and out and 4 and out Schemin. Like, it's not gonna happen. What I need is to not let him beat me deep, get him into the red zone, essentially, is my goal, and then lock up from there where there's a much shorter field. We can play much better defense. Between the 20s, you can kind of have what you want. Maybe you make a mistake. Maybe we get a shed. Lots of maybes going on there, right? And I'm okay with that. So right there, he's going to throw it, and we pick it apparently out of bounds. Apparently we're out of bounds, despite the fact you could clearly see our feet were in bounds. See you, EA Sports. Thank you, man. Awesome. I appreciate playing that perfectly. So right here, he had, that beautiful. He actually had both guys open. He had the crossing route open too. You're not going to stop these guys forever. You're not. You can't. You can't. Give me my stop, EA. Come on, man. We played that perfectly. We've played the crossing route perfectly. Should have resulted in 2 picks. Okay. So right here again, look, he's just got the little stop there. And he's just waiting for that tight end. And I got to clear out to cover the crossing route. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's a well-designed play. We don't have a spy, so we can't send anyone there. I'm worried about the route bounces. So again, right here, okay, what's he gonna do here? So I was trying to adjust slightly, but it doesn't actually go to that one, but he goes there again, and let's be honest, that's a pick 90% of the time. So we're 0 for 2. We're 0 for 2 here, but we got run defense, so we get him to 4th down. Cool. Again, am I adjusting there? I feel like yeah. So we adjusted for the 1-play touchdown there. So that's not going to beat us. Thinking maybe that's what he's going to try again, because he's on the left hash, right? But then Lamar is just going to run. Really good play by him. He had the short route. He had the wheel route by the running back. which are taking my personal attention away. So I just couldn't like be like on and Lamar there, and that's fine. So my frustration level this drive, I remember it was a little bit high. It was a little bit high. Look, oh, we got great defense there. Great defense there. My frustration level was pretty high. And I think it was fair for it to be high, right? Again, when something doesn't go your way, you don't need to dwell on it. You don't need to live on it. But you can still be frustrated. So I was frustrated. Can't change it, but it is what it is. So again, 2nd and 10. I mean, look, this is a slow play drive here by him too. Super slow play drive. So it's okay. What's he going to do? It's crossing route or curl there. Beautiful play design. Just this is just a beautiful play. Like, I don't know. That's a phenomenal play right there. So cool. We're going to the 4th quarter. Still up 4. Still up 4. And again, here, I feel like this is more of a running time here. But he's obviously got a plan, and he's got these short routes there. And again, that's a fair result for that play. No pick. It's a drop. Totally fair. I have no problem with that. It was an odd play, especially when you see how he makes some of these other play calls. But so, you know, he got the ball, right? He got the ball right here. Again, he waits for us to cross his face, runs with Lamar. Just smart. It's just smart. We should have probably put a spy out there. We really should have put a spy out there at this point. But right there, I believe we run commit and just get trucked into oblivion. Awesome. Run commit doesn't work. Still try it, but it doesn't work. So now we're down 3. Again, I felt like we played a really good set of downs there. Really, we got him to 4th down. We had one pass, which was pretty in coverage, which was dropped by him. We had those 2 passes, which should have been picked off. As here nor there. It's fine. 14-17, 3.5 minutes. So when you get in a position like this, you have to sort of make the decision. Do you want to try to make this the last possession, or do you want to make sure that you actually get the lead? Because right now, a field goal is not what I want. Yeah, it ties the game. I don't want a field goal, because then he's gonna get downfield and kick a field goal himself. Like there's not enough time. So again, you can either play it really slow or really quickly. And I think slow is normally probably the right way to play this situation. The clock is your friend. The clock will not be his friend. If we happen to score a touchdown here, he's already wasted timeout. So we're going to be in a decent spot there. So look at the pew. Just a little baby laser. Just a little baby laser there. Nothing crazy here. So you see now he's not pressing because of what we were doing before. When we do this audible here, he's going to press. He's going to, sort of flip his play and do all that, which is fine. Bad run stick there. I think we probably had a touchdown, but again, that's okay. I thought he switched to man there, and I see he did switch to man. Okay. So again, he's sort of pressing, and now he's pressing up here again. So we probably should have played better, but then we get Barry, and that's why I miss Barry at tight end. It was Adalius Thomas man-to-man on Barry Sanders deep. Get out of town, man. So we just take the top straight off the defense. Again, we scored too fast, right? Yeah. 2.5 minutes is a long time. And so what we have to do here on defense is obviously really make him work. One thing we need to do when I get in these situations, we're up, they have the ball, 2 minutes left. I've got 3 timeouts. I want to keep my timeouts just in case something goes wrong and he scores. We need to make sure that we have those timeouts. As you get to that 30-second mark, if you think that maybe they're going to score, I may just let you score. I may give you a wide open hole to throw the ball to or something, right? So I can get the ball back and have a chance. because sometimes people are really, really hard to stop. Again, that's fine right there. You know, a play like that's just going to take us to 2-minute warning with the clock. I'm pretty sure it does. Does it? I thought it did. No, you got it off there. Little bubble. Little bubble, little hit stick. No one fumbles. It's cool. So, right now, 2-minute warning. He's down 4. He hasn't been super explosive. There was the 1-play touchdown, and that's really it. The other 10 points have been really plodding and making their way downfield. So I don't have a problem with that. I'm like 11 of 19. I think we're actually doing a pretty good job defending him, not locking him up and getting him off the field every time, but we're playing really, really well. So I'm okay with this, how things are going. And again, with the way the clock was, if we could keep him in bounds, I'm cool. And we didn't, and we got lucky. We got lucky there. That's fair. We got lucky. Cool. Whatever. I mean, who cares? It's just a little bit of luck. So again, 2nd and 10 here. Still up 4. Less worried about the run at this point and what he wants to do. More worried about these tight ends and how he's putting them out here. So again, he's just got the little curl there. He's going to run with Lamar and just get that little tiny block by the tight end. Really, it was big. It was big, because then look, he's getting down here, and now we have to decide what we want to do. Do you want to let him score? Do you want to play tight? So I think at this point, like, I'm still going to play tight. He has 2 timeouts. There's 40 seconds, 20 yards. Like, you're not super close. That's not the easiest thing to do. But then after that play, yeah, but he calls timeout for us because he has to. He has to call timeout there. The clock is just gonna drip, drip, drip. So he actually has to call timeout. So these are situations where, like, if you score, you score, right? Again, that 30-second mark where I know that we need to have time to be able to make a play to get into field goal range. So that's what we do, right? Okay, you can go up 3. I've got 3 timeouts in 30 seconds. I can make my way into field goal range. I'm pretty sure I can. Or I'm just going to go for the win. It's a seasons game. It's head-to-head season. It's not weekend league. This is not a tournament game. I don't want to play for overtime. Who wants to play? I don't want to play an overtime game in seasons on like a Tuesday night. Get at it. No. No, that's not for me. So I'm gonna try to bomb him. I mean, why not, right? We'll go to plays that we haven't really had before. We get out of there. He hits us. The coverage was perfect. Okay, that cover 6 again. I thought he was in cover 2. Definitely wasn't in cover 2. Okay. All right. So you want to match coverage 6 here? That's cool. And so this is going to be the play here where I made up my mind. I'm going deep, and you will see here that the tight end is going to be wide open, but he adjusted. We tried to bomb him. We throw the pick. The tight end was open. Tight end gets us into field goal range. Obviously, that's what I should have thrown, obviously. But I don't. I throw it deep because I wanted to try to win. If we could bomb him deep, maybe we could get behind him. Again, it's a seasons game. Don't really care. With the way the whole game went, I felt pretty good. Even though we lost, it's okay. Felt really good that we came out well. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be back with another episode soon, hopefully. And I'm out. Peace.